Chapter 6. The Money. "I'm bankrupt," said Janie's mother. "And I soon shall be," said her father. "I don't think it's fair. Whoever heard of a dog playing Monopoly?" "Especially an invisible dog," his wife said. Janie sat grinning, a great stack of money in front of her. She patted the unseen head at her side. "You played well," she said. It had been Janie's idea that Henry should take part in the game. She threw the dice for him, of course, and moved his symbol round the board, and collected the rents from all his properties as well as her own. As always, she played with the top hat, her mother with the flat iron, and her father with the car. Henry's symbol, naturally, had to be the dog. "OK," said Janie's father as the car landed on Henry's Park Lane hotel. "I've had it too. You win, Janie, you and Henry." "Cheer up, Daddy," Janie said. "I've got a nice surprise for you." And from a wad of money, she peeled off a £500 note and held it out to him. "What's this for?" he said. "For my Great Dane puppy. Remember what you said? You come along with £500, you said." "Oh, no, you don't," her father said. "It's got to be real money if you want a real dog. £500 of Monopoly money indeed. You'll be lucky." "I think I will be," Janie said. Later, Janie's mother said, "I wish you hadn't done that silly thing, David." "What silly thing?" "Telling Janie she could have a puppy if she had £500. You saw the look on her face just now. She genuinely believes she's going to be lucky. It's not fair on the child. There's no way she could find that amount. Either put up the money yourself or shut up about it." "I just might," Janie's father said. "Might what? Shut up?" "No, put up the money." Ever since Janie brought out that lead and collar, I've found myself thinking of dear old Rupert and what a super dog he was, and wondering why we never replaced him. And what with crafts, well, I must admit I'm getting quite keen on the idea. After all, Sally, we are the right sort of people to have a big dog. We've a sizable house and garden, we live in the country, and we can afford it. You told Janie we couldn't when she first asked you. Yes, I know. It's all the fault of that invisible dog of hers. The more she plays that game, the more I find I want to see an actual living, breathing, flesh and blood Dane on that lead. A harlequin? Does that matter? Surely any colour would do. Not for Janie it wouldn't, and it may not be easy to find exactly what we want. "We?" said her husband. "You go along with the idea then?" "We'll see." "We will," said Janie's father, and he grinned slyly, it seemed, to his wife. "What have you got up your sleeve?" she said. "Not up my sleeve," said Janie's father. "In my pocket." And he took something out of it. "What's that?" "An advertisement. I cut it out of the local paper." "You don't mean—" "Yes, listen. Great Dane puppies for sale. Blacks, blues, 1 harlequin. Price? Doesn't say." "Where?" "Not all that far away. Extraordinary, isn't it? I had no idea there was a Great Dane breeder anywhere near here. And there's a harlequin in the litter too. What a bit of luck." "Janie said she'd be lucky, didn't she?" "I know. All it needs now is for £500 to drop out of the sky and land in Janie's lap, and I shall begin to believe in witchcraft." At that instant they heard a loud noise outside. "What on earth was that?" Janie's father said. Her mother went to look out of the window. "Oh, it's only old Mrs Garrow going down the lane," she said. "She has the most peculiar laugh. I'll say, I thought it was a duck quacking. She's chatting with Janie and she's flapping her hand up and down. Oh no, I see what she's doing. She's patting Henry." "That," said Janie's father, "has really made my mind up. If it's got to the stage where Janie's playing her invisible dog game with people like Mrs Garrow, It's high time we got a visible one. Will you tell Janie? No, not yet. The Harlequin pup may be sold, or it may be a bitch, or it may just be a poor specimen. We must go and see the puppies. When? As soon as you've taken Janie to school tomorrow morning. But you'll be going to work. No, I'm taking the day off. I've fixed it at the office. Urgent business. David, you are a sly boots. The postman came just as Janie was getting ready to go to school next morning, and by the time their car reached the top end of the village, his van was parked outside Mrs Garrow's cottage while he collected the outgoing mail from the postbox. Mrs Garrow was chatting to him, and she waved at Janie as they went by. Your friend, said Janie's mother. She's nice, said Janie, waving back. Did you enjoy going to tea with her? Yes, it was interesting. They drove on, while the postman got into his van and drove away, down towards their house.